What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna try out the new DLC sidearm weapon pack. So we're gonna check in the store. Now you're gonna have to excuse me again for my voice. For some odd reason it's cracking up again tonight. But let's get the handguns. So when you purchase any weapon pack, the weapons are free in-game. The only thing you're going to have to purchase is the ammunition. So, seeing the fact that they're free, I'm just going to go ahead and purchase both of them. And here's the 45. And here's the Glock 10 mil. Let's go to ammunition. Alright, so for the 45, I'm definitely going to go for the metal jackets. It's got 55 penetration and 6 expansion. And if you go for the flat nose hard cast, it has 17 penetration and 70 expansion. That's quite a high number for the expansion. But anyways, gonna buy a few rounds of these. $150 should be good. I don't know how often I'm gonna use the weapon, but okay, for the 10 mil, you got the hard cast flat nose, which has 50 penetration, 8 expansion, and then you have the jacked hollow point, 12 for penetration and 36 for expansion. This is good from class 2 to 6. I'm definitely going for the penetration. Something's moving around me. Don't know if the dog was moving around, but just have him lay down. Alright, if I can find my weapons, I think I'm going to use this one for the 10 mil. Gotta use the cavalry for the 45. And I think I'm going to use the champion. Now let's go for the ammunition. Now the 243, it's the same ammunition. So I already have some 243 polymer tips. That's the air rifle. This would be the 45, and here's a 10 mil. Now for the 243, you can use the Hyperon scope. That's the scope that I always use. And apparently there's a new sight for the Glock. So you're gonna have to go to your handgun sites. It's free. So we're gonna get that put on the Glock as well. There it is. I'm gonna put the 243 there. The 45, we're gonna move this down. And the 10 mil. Now I don't think you can put a sight on the 45, but there is another way you can check this. Go to handguns. Now, whenever you're on the weapons, now I'm on the PS4, so if I hit compatible items, everything will pop up what goes with that weapon. So it's not showing any sights. So for an example, if I go down to the, hold on a second. Go back to handguns. If I go on the 243 and I click on compatible, it shows both ammunition and it shows all the scopes and the Red Raptor reflex sight, everything that can go with the weapon. Alright folks, I'm going to be going here on Layton Lake, and obviously I'm going to be going after some whitetail. Maybe if I see a coyote, that would be nice, because most of the weapons are only good from class 2 to 6. The 243 is good from class 2 to 6. The 45 is good from class 2 to 5. And the 10 mil is good from 2 to 6. Oh, that's pretty nice. That actually looks really nice. And here's the 243. Wow, you can range in from 54 yards, 210 yards, and 109 yards with the 243. That's pretty long distance for a pistol. But anyways, like I said, I'm going to move on. Alright folks, so I just spotted out a new drinking zone for whitetail. Now I got a decent sized buck there, but he's still quite the ways out. I do have a waypoint set. He's 280 yards out, so I'm still going to get it a bit closer, and then when I ready to take the shot, well, you're going to see it. Alright folks, here's that big buck. That was with the 243. His health is still dropping, and he should pile up right there. Wow, that 243 really has a nice sound to it. Alright guys, I got back into some cover. Been sending out some calls. It's not a bad buck there either. 70 yards out. I do want to try a different weapon. I don't really want to go for that long distance shot. See if I can get him in a bit closer. If not, I think I'm just going to go ahead and take this other buck down. That might work. Oh wow, I put 2 shots into him. Alright, this is the second buck down. I shot this guy with a Glock. First shot, 51 yards. Got a double lung. Then I got the vertebrae and busted through the shoulder blade. Now while I'm still recording, I might as well go ahead and pick up my other buck. Like I said before, I do apologize for my voice. Alright, so this guy I got with the 243. 40 yards. Got a right lung. It's actually going to be a gold. Alright folks, I just spotted out another decent sized whitetail. Not him, this guy here I believe. Now I'm going to be using the 45. That's not him. That's not a bad buck, but I want this guy. His score is higher. He's about 50 yards, almost 60 yards. As long as he doesn't spook. Well, these guys are going to spook. I think it's going to make him spook. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. Okay, that's that small buck. Alright folks, I'm going to get back to you. Alright guys, so the other buck hasn't come back in, so I'm just going to take this one down. I think I missed on the second shot. Did I get a vital? Okay, I did get a vital. I don't know how far it would have ran. Oh, it didn't run that far actually. You definitely want to make sure that this gun's reloaded when you're ready to take the shot, because it takes quite some time to reload the gun. Alright, 13 yards. Obviously I was pretty close. Got a double lung. Alright folks, so that big buck went back to his zone. He's 170 yards out. I don't know why he's coming back this way. He's probably going to stop there. I actually want to do a long distance shot with a 243, but I'm going to need him to step up. That's not him, that's the smaller buck. That's a doe. Probably too far out, he can't hear the call. Well, they must hear the call, they're actually moving. Alright folks, I actually moved in closer. He's about 82 yards out. His health is dropping, so I'm pretty sure I got penetration to a lung. I do really love the sound of this 243. Now obviously with a single shot you want to make sure you do get a good shot. Although it doesn't take that long to actually reload, so it's actually not that bad. I don't think he would have ran all that far. His health was dropping pretty good. Alright, let's pick him up. 74 yards. Got a right lung. He's actually a dark brown fur type. Gonna be a gold, scoring 196. Alright guys, I got a decent sized buck out there. He's got a good estimate. How far is he? Hopefully he doesn't come in too close. I think he's on his way here. About 100 yards out. Yeah, he's working his way back here. So, is that him? No. There he is. Probably gonna spook when he gets in this close. Wait, is he gonna go around? It's not this buck. There he is. I put 2 shots into him with the Glock. Another dark brown fur type. Scoring 220. Got him at 11 yards. I would say that's a perfect double lung shot. Then I pulled off another double lung. Very nice buck. Alright folks, so that's a pronghorn mating call. So I decided to hop on Silver Ridge Peaks because seeing the fact that you can range in the 243 handgun at 218 yards, seeing the fact that there's a lot of open areas on Silver Ridge Peaks, I think it's going to be a perfect map to do a long distance shot. So hopefully I do find something. And another thing, that the Silver Ridge Peaks actually got a reset. So I just spawned at this spot here, and this is where I took out some pronghorn last night. And the pronghorn zones are gone. Not that they got deleted, because I did have one here. And when I spawned in, there was already some bison here, but I just backed up the time. So I don't know if the pronghorn got a time change as well for the drinking. But I do have bison drinking zone here now. It's from 8:30 in the morning till 12:30. But anyways, I'm going to move on, and like I said, I'm going to try to find a animal to shoot at that I'm able to use the 243 and hopefully do a 218 yard shot. Alright folks, I just spotted out the bighorn sheep eating zone. Now I'm going to move in to about 218 yards if I can and still get a shot. Another thing what I'm noticing is with the dog. Now when he walks beside you, it sounds like he's kind of running and trotting or whatever. But he actually makes quite a bit of noise just by walking. Now if he just would follow. I find when he's actually walking beside you, he makes quite a bit more noise. Like now. I don't recall that being that way before. So just a little heads up. So I don't know if it makes more noise and ends up spooking the animals. But usually when I'm about to take a shot on an animal, I usually tell the dog to sit or lay down. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a shot on this. Wait, how far is he? Okay, he's 240. I'm going to put a waypoint. Alright guys, so for that bighorn sheep, as I was coming down this way to get closer to him, while he was over a hill and I wasn't able to get a shot, would you lay down, dog? I don't know what it is since the update. He decided to run all over the place. But anyways, now that I got down here, I just spotted an eating zone. And that level 3 mountain goat is exactly 218 yards out. So I'm going to see how good This 243 is for the accuracy. Make sure I'm ranged in for 218. Hopefully he doesn't move. Like I said, I really love the sound of this gun, and I wasn't able to spot him to see if he health was dropping. But anyways, let's move in and find out. Alright folks, so this is where I shot the bighorn sheep, mountain goat. Now that's vital blood. Is that the oh, I guess I told him to lay down. Nothing for the dog, the wheel for the dog has changed. That's why the tracking used to be over here. I seen the fact I told him to track twice. He decided to run back to well, there's more blood here, so that's a good sign. But like I said, I got a vital hit on him, so he's down for sure. I'm just not too sure if the 243 handgun has enough power to get a double lung on a mountain goat, but we're gonna find out when we pick him up. He did run quite the ways. Alright folks, let's pick him up. So 218 yards. I got a right lung. Now, he wasn't exactly completely broadside with me. He was kind of on an angle. Might have been my aim too. But didn't have enough power to get a double lung. Although I wasn't shooting him straight on. So that's another thing I'm going to have to check out. But still, pretty good for a handgun. 218 yards. Alright guys, I came to a different location. Now I just spotted out 2 zones for mountain goats. I don't recall having any mountain goats down here, but I will do show you on the map. So like I said, the map got a reset, so I didn't have any zones here before. Well, I did have zones here before, sorry, but I did not have these 2 mountain goat zones. I just spotted them out. There's no way he's 300 and some yards. Okay, so he's almost 270 yards out. So what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to compensate for the bullet drop. Hopefully I can actually make a good shot. And he had to go and lay down. That one's laying down as well. These guys are closer. Oh, his health is dropping. So that's a good sign. I'm pretty sure I got a lung. Alright folks, here he is piled up. Now he didn't actually run that as far as the other one did from where I took the shot. So let's pick him up. I still got a single lung, but he didn't run as far. And seeing the fact that I shot him at a further distance, 264 yards with the 243 handgun. Now this gun is going to be a game changer. So instead of bringing the 243 bolt action, I think it's paying off pretty good for using the handgun. And like I said, I really love the sound of the 243 handgun, so I'm definitely, this is going to be in my loadout all the time. Alright guys, so I just spotted out a mule deer resting zone. I got a female there, I did have one here. Right here and behind some trees, I do have a buck, level 3. So I know I've been using the 243 quite a bit, so I think I want to try to get in range and take him down either with the 45 or the Glock, but I think I'm going to try to use the Glock. But like I said, I'm going to move in closer and hopefully get a decent sized shot on him. Alright guys, there's the buck. He's not facing me right now. Let's see if I can make a call. He is nervous. Actually, that's not the same buck, that's a level 4. I got a good wind. Wow, when they're resting, they really don't... Maybe that's the level 3 there. Oh, that's a big rack. I can't get a spot on this guy, but that's a heck of a rack. That's a level 4. Oh my, I really want this guy to stand. Like I said, they don't seem to respond to the call when they're resting. Let's just take out that waypoint. Oh, he stood up. Is it a 3? Okay, that is a 3. Where'd that 4 go? Okay, I think I'm just gonna take a shot here, because I'm sure you guys' patience are running out too. I did put 2 shots into him. Alright folks, so here's the level 3 mule deer. I really rather have gotten that level 4, but anyways, I will get him next time. 46 yards. Got a double lung with the Glock, and then, well, the second shot I knew I wasn't going to get a good follow-up, but I did get the intestines, which would have helped brought him down quicker. Well, folks, on that note, I think that's going to be the end of the clip. Before you go, I'm going to show you again the long distance shot, 260 yard shot. I'm going to put another small clip in slow motion. I'm trying something new with my channel, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. So like I said, that's going to be the end of the clip. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all next time.
Oh, his health is dropping.